Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
Since then, it is the
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. It's Friday, and it's a very special Friday at that, Jade.
because it is Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Jade, you ready for Christmas?
No.
No one ever is.
Nope.
Christmas Eve, the day that everyone magically recognizes, oh, me
I forget to buy this.
XYZ. Oh, me curtains to put up. Oh, me
That's our business, you know.
yard to sweep.
Me nah got no type of curtain to put up.
I've been wondering if I could build a house without
Windows?
windows to avoid curtains.
So that why you gonna live in a box? Why
Yeah,
would you want to
Jade,
live in a
I
box?
think you might have just solved my problem. Just live in a box.
No,
Then you ain't gotta worry about curtains.
no, but I mean,
I got this. I got.
I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
I got this one friend, and they're telling him, "Bye." You know, my mother and me getting into she cutting back just now, eh?
Yeah, man.
But the man like he get wax. The man get wax. Man said, "Bye." That is woman thing, yeah.
That's business.
That's
I
woman.
put them up though.
What this thing with woman and it?
You could say what you want.
I just busy cracking up because he
When
referring to women as woman.
When his mother or his girlfriend or whoever tell him come put up these curtains,
Mother.
he on a choice, so he might as well don't make no noise. He might as well don't make no
Jade,
noise.
just grumble and put up.
Yeah,
Grumble and put up. Don't grumble too hard neither, you know.
you'd better not.
Don't grumble too
You
hard.
better grumble under your breath in your own time.
Oh boy. But yes, guys, it is Christmas Eve.
Indeed.
And Christmas is in the year. Christmas.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is time to jump in some conversation with our friends from Antigua. Yes, they've been waiting for us, I'm pretty sure, and cussing us at the same time.
They got guess on that kind of thing.
Yeah, man. Anyway, let me hear from them.
Why they're not hearing us? We can see them. We're making a link up with our friends over in St. Kitts Nevis. We can see them, but it appears as though they're not able to hear us. So, ladies and
who said
gentlemen,
that?
just bear with us.
We're hearing you, Darren. Good morning, Darren.
Oh, well, answer, no, man. What happened? You can't wake up, Mr. Bailey? Huh?
But when we started hearing you, we started answering.
Oh, okay. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Jade. Good morning, Azem. Regional link up time. How are you all doing?
I'm doing well.
Jade is doing well.
I'm really struggling.
I malfunctioned this morning, but
You malfunctioned this morning. Well,
yeah,
I
short-circuited.
Well, I did alert the listeners to the delay in the start of the regional link-up because of the fact that you guys had Soca Monarch last night, and I guess maybe we can start the conversation there, except that I want to be a gentleman, as them. You know how we gentlemen do it when there are ladies in the house. We show deference, respect, and do what gentlemen are supposed to do.
Of course.
Senator Sean Nicholas, she is a senator within the United Progressive Party, which is the country's main opposition party here in Antigua, Barbuda. She is joining us in studio. Good morning, Senator Nicholas. Well,
Good
I'm
morning.
inviting her to
Good
say
morning. Good morning.
Good
to you
morning.
guys, and
It's a
happy
pleasure.
Carnival. And I must say that I'm amazed that you are at work and bright and bushy-eyed the morning after Soca Monarch competition. So good for you.
We do what we have to do. It's all in the effort of nation building.
Oh, yes. Very sweeping response there. Listen, how was it, by the way, last night? Well, before we get into
won?
serious things, who won and how was it? What was the attendance like? Give us a rundown.
Well, the Soca Monarch, like the young people would say, it was a movie.
It was a movie.
It was a movie. It was a great night. I think that you'll be hard pressed to find a lull in the excitement. Most of the artists really brought their A game and really put effort into their performances. I would not have liked to be a judge. I was fortunate enough that the role I was playing last evening was one of fun. I was able to be a part of the band, so I was just having fun all night, and enjoying the performances of the dancers. I mean, the artists. Mm-hmm. The artists, yes.
I feel like you was watching the dancers.
No.
Look, Jade, you took the words right out my mouth.
But yeah, we had two categories. We had the Groovy Monarch and the Power Soca Monarch, and the winner of the Groovy last night was actually Nature B, who sang a song Miss That. Speaking about the fact that we missed our carnival due to the pandemic. And he couldn't wait for us to get back on the road and enjoy all the folklore and culture and stuff like that. Really good song. And then in the Power, we had Mr. Hype doing a song called Bubble. And that was a song really speaking about the fact that we should be able to just have carnival even if it's in a bubble. We had CPL in a bubble. We had all sorts of things happening in a bubble. So why not carnival? And people really seem to enjoy those two songs. And it really went down well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all in attendance. You could tell from the chants at the end of the cheat and who should have won that people were really into the show and really enjoying the performances. So I think it was a good look all around.
Yeah.
Right.
May I ask a question?
Of course.
I'm curious as to what's happening on the ground. You're still very much in a pandemic. Well, all of us. How were you able to do this Soca Monarch competition and all other carnival activities? What is it in terms of your gatherings? What's your protocol like?
Well, I think the protocols. I think the first thing they said it's that we should all start with prayer. I think that is actually the main part of the protocol. No, but seriously, we have seen a relaxation in the protocols as our vaccination numbers have gone up, and our cases have been going down. I think right now we just have Jade could tell me the exact number.
We have 7 active cases in the last 24 hours. We have a total number of 2,822. We had 7 confirmed cases, but we have 23 active cases.
Yeah, so we only have 23 active cases now, and that's actually on the rise as of the past few days. But what the Carnival Committee going by the stipulations put in place by the task force have been doing is only allowing fully vaccinated events. So our carnival events are fully vaccinated even down to the performers. So we had some controversy where you had, even for the Soca Monarch competition, some of the entrants not being able to compete because they were not vaccinated. So that is the main thing. They are very strict. One of my band members didn't have his vaccination card with him last night. I had to beg to get him inside. And I think it only worked because we had already played for another event, so they knew that, okay, we did the checks. So So a
Okay,
big part of
understood.
what's happening is the fact that the events are fully vaccinated. Fully vaccinated persons can enter, and that is one of the
Okay.
main ways that they're trying to keep us as safe as possible.
Okay, great. Do either of you have a question for Senator Nicholas? Little Antigua politics related question.
Well,
What is
how
Jade
do
looking
you
at?
feel about the state of emergency now being lifted in Antigua and the way that the pandemic has been handled over the year?
Okay. Well, for the state of emergency, as a party, we maintained that the state of emergency was not necessary for us to have in the management of the pandemic. We have a Public Health Act here, and the various regulations which are passed from time to time are tabled in Parliament from time to time, and we felt that that was sufficient. Those were sufficient for the handling. So, as I've said earlier in the program here, we feel somewhat vindicated now that it's lifted, because what we have been saying all along, the government has now reverted to, in terms of stipulating that the protocols and all others follow under the Public Health Act. In terms of the management of the COVID-19 pandemic, we think more could have been done. A discussion I had earlier here with Darren is that was a lot of people were affected by it, and I think far more could have been done for persons who would have lost their jobs, displaced, however, and a lot of people are now bearing the brunt of it, even though life is getting back to normal. I spoke particularly of our single mothers, who some were without jobs, some with children who we know during the pandemic that, everything just resources were scarce and the demands were greater. And I think government could have done a lot more. Emphasis was placed on looking after those who became infected, but as to those who were affected, I think far, far much more need to be done. I would just say, in passing, that social media here is a buzz when everybody looks at St. Kitts Nevis and what's happening over there in terms of your stimulus. And the joke is being made, what's happening to us here in Antigua and Barbuda when we have, for example, a citizen by investment program that brings in over $2 billion. And, a lot of people are just being left suffering as a result of this pandemic. So we think much more could have been done.
Follow up, Jade or Azam?
Well, I think the sentiments you expressed seem to be the sentiments that's been expressed by a lot of opposition parties and throughout the Caribbean. Do you believe that Antigua would have made any serious missteps in terms of the handling, or the Antiguan government in the handling of the pandemic, given the fact that the pandemic really was something, one, that was totally unexpected, and two, we had very little frame of reference, because we really haven't experienced anything quite like this.
And yes, the pandemic, we didn't have a template with which to work, and which was why we said we needed a government that would listen. All the ideas do not exist in cabinet, and there were people who were offering the United Progressive Party as a responsible political organization. We put together a paper and presented that paper to the government of Antigua and Barbuda, the cabinet of Antigua and Barbuda, as to some of the ways we think could have been incorporated into the program. And, no regard at all was given to it. So, I mean, I agree with you, there were no templates, but engaging the people, listening to the people, all of us want to get to the end of it. And it should not be by any means necessary. At the end of it, we should all say, well, we came through this together. We might not have gotten it right, but as a result of us working together, here is where we are. So I'm just hoping that, God forbid, that we should ever find ourselves in a situation, anything close to this, that we would have learned from those missteps that were made.
Yeah, that's definitely fear. I could get to that, right, Jade?
Yep.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
Do you guys
Jade,
have any
what you
questions
looking
for
at?
us?
Oh, yeah. Well, is there going to be a St. Kitts Music Festival? A listener wants to know. Is there going to be a music festival next year?
There
Do
has
you know?
been dates have been announced for next year's music festival. Notably, 2 nights instead of the traditional three. But you
Okay.
know, at this point, everybody is kind of waiting to see exactly what that would look like.
And to be honest, we would take 2 nights over no nights at all.
Yeah,
So
in here,
Yeah, 2 nights are better than none.
None.
indeed.
But my concern goes back to the gathering for this period. In terms of crowd support for your various carnival activities, has the public been turning out in numbers, great numbers? And as you say, your protocols have been relaxed. So is it a jam and wine and close up? I mean, I'm excuse my curiosity, but I would love to know how we live a life post all of this.
Right.
Well, the thing is, in terms of the carnival events in particular, I believe that people are choosing what events they go to. So some events you may see, less turnout than one might want to see, or the committee might want to see, if I may say so. But for some events, the interest has been high, particularly the Miss St. Kitts pageant. So I think it really has to do with the product that's being put out. There's some things that, of course, are going to limit the persons who can attend. Of course, when you look at the fact that it's fully vaccinated attendees only, that, of course, does something. And then there's going to be people who may not agree with that policy, who may just not go just in protest. But also sometimes, we go to these events in groups. And if my friends aren't going because one reason or another, one being they are vaccinated, then I might be less inclined to go. So I don't think personally the attendance has been great. But we have seen,
Understandably so.
but in terms of the behavior and the types of events, we have been seeing some pushback from the task force, particularly for events that are private,
yeah,
right?
and
And that has been a big debate. We've had persons receiving permission to keep events and stipulations being put in place, like no party style dancing and stuff like that. And people start questioning, well, what is party style dancing? All right.
Yes. Yeah. Gyrating.
Yeah. Well, and then
That's what we see.
and then the question then becomes,
Gyrating.
well,
That's what we see.
is there something to do with the waste? Is there a correlation between the amount of waste movement and the transmission of COVID? So, but these are the things that we're trying to navigate, as like the senator said, trying to figure out what post-pandemic life looks like, right? And so these debates are happening, and some of them are very interesting and very heated as well. But
Yes.
I guess we're just trying to find our way, just like everyone else.
All right. Well, we'll certainly see how that goes. By the way, is there going to be Juve? That's a question from a listener.
well, we have a Juve type event. It's called Bubble Juve, which is being put on by the Carnival Committee. It's not the regular road Juve where
It's
we
not
go.
on the road, no.
Yeah, we go around. It's literally in a central location.
Oh, Jade, you have to
limited
speak up a little
capacity.
because the listener's not hearing you for some reason.
Oh, sorry, I was
The
saying
listeners
that
say they
we are
can't
having
hear
a
And
Juve
you have
type
fans here,
event.
yes, so you have to be careful. Go ahead. Repeat that.
Yes, we're having a Juve type event. It's not the regular Juve on the road. It will be in a central location, and you have to be vaccinated to attend. And we also have a private Juve event, which is the day before, which has basically the same stipulations where you have to be vaccinated to attend.
Yeah, so we have events that basically happen around the Juve time, the early morning, rise with the sun type events, but they are not on the road. So there's no road jamming or anything like that. They are enclosed, and of course, vaccinated is stipulation. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Do either of you have a question for Senator Sean Nicholas regarding, what's going on here in Antigua from a political point of view? I mean, we have her, so, why not? Because
Well,
I certainly have a question.
I
But go
didn't
ahead,
have a
Jade.
political question, but we did read a very interesting article yesterday where we saw that a young man died after he was remanded to the Her Majesty's prison for allegedly murdering an officer. So we wanted to hear y'all thoughts on that one.
Um,
I'm not sure what we can say at this point.
yeah.
It was yesterday or the day before? It was
I think it
was the
was.
day
I think it
before.
was the day before.
Well, from certain, I don't have any much more information. Just to be told, or I read that the police, they're doing their investigation, and I just want to say, any life lost it's a real loss. I happen to know his grandparents quite well, and I just want to extend my sympathies to the family, the grieving family. We don't know the circumstances. There have been speculations, but I do not repeat speculation. So whatever the circumstances, my heart goes out to that family and also to the family of the officer who he allegedly killed, and was on remand for.
Right. Yeah, the matter is being investigated, so there really isn't much that I also would like to say on that, because I really don't know much other than what we would have read so far.
Yeah,
It certainly does look, let's just say, interesting.
Yeah.
The timing of it does look curious. But for all you know, maybe it's not as, I don't know. There isn't maybe there isn't a conspiracy. Maybe it was some other circumstance. But we'll find out, and I'm sure we'll have a conversation about it when we do find out a bit more once these investigations are concluded.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess for us it was also very interesting, just recognizing that sometimes when these types of situations happen, the viewpoint of the public, sometimes falls on either on one of two sides. One that somehow feels as though justice has been served, and some feel that it's based on the speculations, of course, that there's an undermining of justice. So that debate again is very interesting. But I guess we do have to wait and see what the results of the investigation are to really have a real discussion about what
those
happens.
debates futile, though,
Mhm,
because if
indeed.
we really have no information, what are we really debating?
Basis.
What's the basis of that debate?
But people just like
But
confusion,
yeah,
yeah.
I wanted to. Yeah, it is exactly. I wanted to ask Senator Nicholas, which is a question I wanted to ask. First off, before the regional link up, and I said I'll hold it.
Oh, that's the one
until-
from the pocket.
That's the one from the pocket. The 2021 is about to come to an end, and certainly, like him or loathe him, the Prime Minister has been in the news repeatedly, as I think Prime Ministers
he's a
generally are.
newsmaker,
He's a
yes.
newsmaker. The United Progressive Party has made a point, at least this is my perception, you can correct me if you think I'm wrong, of highlighting what the party sees as the inadequacies of his leadership. Leadership in a campaign is always going to be front and center. First question, is the leadership of the Prime Minister going to be a part and parcel of the upcoming general election campaign? And give us a characterization of his leadership for 2021. I mean, that's a low-hanging fruit for you. I'm sure you have many words that you can use to describe. But first of all, do you think it's going to be part and parcel of the election campaign? First question.
I think that's a question for the electorate. And
Okay.
the electorate, they know what they've seen, they know what they've heard, the way our Prime Minister has behaved, and it's a matter for them. Is this the man you want to continue to represent you?
Yes.
I think that is for the electorate to answer.
That's called punting. Senator Nicholas.
hear you.
Moving the can, kicking the can
no,
down.
it's not kicking the can at all. But if you're asking if the party is going to make it an election
Right.
issue, I will say it's obvious. It's low hanging fruit, as you say.
Okay.
And for my personal
Assessment of
assessment
his
of him,
leadership, the way he's
I-
conducted
I-
himself in
I-
public office.
I respect the office of Prime Minister, so I will not, as a member of Parliament, I will
Correct.
not disrespect the Prime Minister. But his behavior leaves a lot to be desired. And that's as much as I would say.
Right. All right. Azem,
I
Jade, any follow-up to that question?
Listen, I just feel like this is politics as usual. It's going to be this way in every government. At least you said
You think
that you
so?
respect the office of the which government? Which
Jade,
government do you know
you
that?
don't believe that Uncle Gaston is himself just a unique character?
Indeed. One of the funniest prime ministers throughout the
I think
Caribbean.
we're all unique characters. And we're all unique.
Some
but
more unique than
some
others.
of-
Yeah, some have different
Borrow from
levels.
But I mean, there is the personal life and there is the public life. And when the public life, I mean, let us face it, we're all public officers. And, you know, the things we do, the things we say come up for scrutiny, which, you know, any discerning public will do. But come on, we have to respect the office. The office holder must respect the office. And I think a lot of times the Prime Minister is found wanting.
All right. You were saying something, Jade?
Oh, I was just saying that he is one of the most unique characters throughout the Caribbean in terms of holding a public office. We often do stories that are based out of Antigua, and these come from something that has to do with the Prime Minister. But so for us, it's not as serious as it may be for the Antiguan population. How do you feel like he can maybe?
Does she think he needs to?
I think that's what she's saying.
That is not that is not for me to suggest at all how he should amend if he sees fit his ways. But you see, leadership, it's a position that, you know, the respect of the office is you expect to respect the holder of the office, but sometimes when you bring it to a certain level, you even those of us who want to reason would think, you know, is it really fitting, you know, the person who is holding the office and the utterances he make, and sometimes without remorse he says it, and I've said it, you know, and the behavior, come on, no, it leaves a lot to be desired. But the least said about it, the happier that I would be. I'll just say that I truly respect the office of Prime Minister.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Jade, Azem, I think we're going to have to leave it there because we have a guest coming up, and Senator Nicholas has some assignments to carry out.
I forgot.
You see, I saved you from some trouble there. But yes, Dr. Timothy Harris, I mean, he's not a lightning rod in the same way that our Prime Minister is, would you say?
They have different leadership styles and different personalities.
Okay. Azam, you did diplomacy in school. Thank you very much. Jade, I see you're busy. Like you're busy, you know, and I don't know, you're busy. You look busy. You look like
I'm
you're
always
doing stuff,
busy.
or at least following what's going on social media, etc., which I do sometimes. 'Cause
I am
it sort of
always
gives you a
busy.
pulse of what's happening. But listen, it's great talking to you. I hope that you have a wonderful culmination. The carnival culminates over the next 2 days, right?
No, we go right down to
January.
the first
Oh,
week.
really?
Yeah. We party
Okay.
long, we party hard, we
Fun.
party long, yeah. But yeah, we right now, I guess, just like in Antigua, everyone's preparing for Christmas, and of course, we want to wish you guys the best for the holidays, and health, strength as we go into 2022.
Thank you very much, Azam.
Same to you.
Same to you. Same to you, Jade, and to the entire team. Tell Kevin we miss him. You know, especially some of the ladies who wanted to know what's his name, how is it spelled, so they can go on social media and check him out. So tell him his fans miss him. And I hope that in the new year early we'll be able to do the link up. And listen, it's been a pleasure linking up with you guys almost every Friday. I think we've been able to
been pretty consistent,
as we go
yeah.
along. And it's really great engaging you guys with our various guests up and down the Caribbean and further afield. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful Christmas to you
as
and
well.
to the entire Twin FM.
Thank you so much.
And enjoy the carnival, but do so safely.
Will do.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Yes, you did.
Jade,
Good link up as usual.
good link up as usual. I always find it interesting to hear, oppositions right? I think you learn so much when you sometimes you learn more when you listen to the opposition than when you listen to the government.
Listen, and that's the job. There has to be a balance, especially since we're in
Yes.
a democracy. Like, this is not a dictatorship, so we have to have that balance, and they have to have a voice. Even if you agree or disagree, they have to have a voice. Just like what's going on with you?
I was wondering what's going on with the lock. What's going on with the lock just now?
As if we did a malfunction this is last night, right?
Oh my God. Jade,
I know.
and they're talking about the opposition and the necessity. See what I'm telling you?
You're malfunctioning, friend. It's okay.
Yes. People, let me tell you something. I come in here all the time and I speak about certain things, and I must highlight the fact that sometimes I myself fall short. I have not been drinking water anywhere I should be over the last few days, right? The last few weeks, perhaps.
Sorry.
And I must say that I am going to moving on from now. This is not a New Year's resolution. This is a Friday resolution, just regular Friday, because I believe that I must be extremely dehydrated.
You are, friend.
I, during the course of the morning, getting ready and thing, which this done happened last night, eh? It happened last night, Jade.
But you started going up last night?
Yeah.
We need to fix something because they're saying the volume is low.
The volume low?
Yeah, but I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it low. Like everybody saying that?
Well, somebody just the volume on your YouTube and Facebook platforms is almost always very low. Have to plug in my device. Yeah, sure. Let me check myself because I feel like it sounds fine.
Mm.
Same to you.
Nope, sounds fine to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But we'll look into it, RCE. But what I'm saying is, bear in mind, I get home last night. I got in at around 4:30, right? And then you don't have to do this thing where you just have to like decompress, like when you get in.
Yes.
Okay. Because I do that too. So usually, and then it's not always that long. Like sometimes it might be 20 minutes, a half hour. Sometimes it could be up to an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to my decompression phase, which generally includes eating grapes and watching a movie, right? So I said, well, bye. What's the time? This means I'm going to sleep like 5 o'clock, whatever. Okay, I end up fast asleep. I wake up, Jade, and my toe and my left foot feels like a zombie got a rope tie around them
And just doing your
and just pulling it back towards my face.
nothing worse than a cramp that you can't get rid of, you know?
Jade, okay, while I'm trying to push out the foot, right? To get to like I'm fighting the zombie thread now, right? I'm fighting the zombie thread and I'm pushing the foot out. It got worse, you know why?
Why?
Because the cramp now went from the front of the foot to what is commonly known as a gamble string, aka the Achilles tendon.
As if he needs to drink water.
Jade, what happened, right? I have not been, as I said, I have not been drinking the adequate amount of water. But on top of that, I was on my feet last night for over 9 hours,
Yeah.
right? And that ain't had nothing to do with the 3 hours I spent before that there trying to get sound check going. So I was on my feet non-stop, and then I wasn't just on my feet. I was holding a heavy instrument and trying to not look ridiculous while the music playing, aka dancing.
Lord, friend, you're going through it though? You want a little massage? Or somebody send Azim to one of these spas for Christmas. If you love Azim as much as y'all claim to love Azim, you don't even have to tell him who it's from. Send him an anonymous gift card from one of these spas here in St. Kitts. There's Chop Shop, Beauty Inside Out, there's the Marriott.
They would be appreciated.
Just give him something.
They'd be appreciated.
Yeah, man.
But
Let him
Jade,
fix them foot.
then the boss thing, yeah.
What?
I wake up in the morning now, right? And what happened to me is something that has never happened. So, and this happened on the left foot in the night, somewhere around 5:30, right? Which means I just gone sleep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So in the morning now, time to leave, getting ready to leave the house. As I'm in, pull a cramp in both legs at the same time, both at the top and the back of my foot. Jade, I just gave up.
Sorry, Fred, baby, to laugh.
I just gave up. You know what it is? Gave me the strength to move on.
What?
The fact that I know I have to come to Island Tea and talk to the people because we have to make it to 2022. I couldn't give up right there. I couldn't give up right there, Jade. I had to do what I had to do. Which was really just lay on the ground and call my mommy. Like, I called my mommy.
You had to call your mother?
I had to call my mommy and say, Mommy,
help me.
send some water.
Help me.
It's either you or send some... I messaged Jade. I said, Jade, ashamed to tell you, but I might be a little late.
Oh, dear. Fred, I'm sorry that you have to go through this.
So I'm going to have to watch me drink water all morning on the show because I'm playing with this again. It ain't happening again.
The Carnival Committee owe you reparations, okay? For this. For all that you've been through, friend, they owe you reparations.
Jay, the night before, you know what time we leave over the dome after the... we congratulated Ngazi, right? Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You know what time? That's a good thing we didn't tell Darren them about that because they think I was there doing other things other than working.
Of course.
Anyway.
Of course.
Jade, I do not objectify women, okay?
Nobody said that.
Okay, just saying. Just saying.
The liking to see women and objectifying women is two different things. I like to see men and women. You like to see women. There's men that you would probably call handsome. That's not objectifying them. That's just saying that, this person is aesthetically pleasing to your eyesight.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but when you start to do the other thing, that's when you start to objectifying. But I don't think you objectify.
Jade, pageants are objectification by definition.
Oh, well.
My problem ain't the objectification, My problem is the fact that we just try to make it seem like it's something else.
Oh.
I don't have a problem with the objectification, right? Okay.
It's when they start to make it seem
It's when let me not say that. Let me say that my biggest issue is not the objectification. My issue is trying to make it sound like it's something else. But anyway, outside of that. So I
somebody said must take some vitamin B50 bar.
Watch here, B50. You got B500. I think I
passed.
passed.
Vitamins, man.
I think I passed 50.
I said my last to take your vitamins for sure.
Jade, this is what's been happening.
You're not been taking care of yourself. That's what's happening.
The last month or so, I really been slacking.
Me too. That's why yesterday you see how I've been having issues?
Yeah.
So yesterday I went to the model, right?
Mm-hmm.
For a meeting, and they offered me a drink. This new drink that they made. And me forgetting that my issue currently is is anything that has cream, milk, any sort of thing.
In agreeing with you. It's not agreeing.
Boy, I was feeling sick in the morning. I felt better in the afternoon. I went, did the meeting, had this drink. Everything went left after that. Yeah,
everything
man.
went left?
Yeah, man. It was a pleasant evening for me.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, man.
Oh, bye. Hey, but we live, we learn,
We live and we learn.
And let me tell you something, Jade. One thing that I've been learning, is that our body changes.
Definitely. And somebody explained to me that I can develop a lactose intolerance.
That is what I'm saying.
Stupid.
Yeah. Jade, there's people who eating nuts all their life, and then on their 30th birthday, they develop an allergy to nuts.
Why would God do this? Literally, why would God say, you know what?
Because God telling you, you're eating too much nuts. You need to stop. So maybe drinking too much milk.
I definitely was, clearly. Well, speaking of food, I saw this article and I felt like it was fitting given the fact that tomorrow is Christmas.
Okay.
So it says, Christmas in SKN must have food and drinks. This right up my alley.
Yeah.
Pull this mic here.
All right, get close.
So, Christmas time in St. Kitts and Nevis is by far the most anticipated time of the year. After a long year of challenges, Kittitians and Nevisians look forward to this time to come together in the season of giving to celebrate the history, culture, festivities, and and festivities that come with Christmas and Carnival. Celebrations with families and loved ones. One of the biggest highlights are the Christmas delicacies that many households prepare for their families, friends, and visiting friends during this time of peace, love, and joy. One is the black cake, rum cake, fruit cake.
Jade,
Mele rum cake.
you stop there with that. A random Indian man asked me for rum cake yesterday. I see the man, right? Okay, let me not say a random man.
Yeah, lad bad. You make it feel like the man just walk up to you and hey, do you?
I have bought something in this man's store one time.
Okay, he know you.
So I see the man was like, hey, how are you doing? I said, man, I cool. All the best for the season. The man say, hey, speaking of the season, you.
Is this your Indian accent? It's terrible.
No, what happened is I don't want to do it in an accent because then they're going to say you're appropriating and get called.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know we care about that here, but okay.
Yeah, watch it. If I bust me in an accent, somebody might come in and yeah, don't say that we're turban. Anyway, they don't tell me in a sleeper cell, yeah.
You might be, but don't study that.
So the man started telling me, the man asked me if my mother makes black cake, the rum cake. So I said, yeah. He said, okay, well, you bring one by the shop. Good day. just the man just said, bring one by the shop and just bust off.
Well, what he need to say?
I suspect that he may be doing this to random people and he's having his own he's having his own internal competition over who have the best rum cake.
He's smart.
Yesterday that this happened.
And not only that,
Ram's food court.
if you ask enough people, right, enough people gonna bring.
Yeah.
So how much rum cake this man gonna have after the season? Smart. Another one. Guess what is the next one? Guess what is the next one for Christmas?
Food.
Food wise. What is the next top thing that we always have during the festivals?
I mean, my thing would probably be ham.
Ham and turkey.
Ham and turkey. Okay, cool. I was on point. Got you.
Yeah, man. They say it's really Christmas if there's no ham. No, it's not. And don't invite me to your house if you don't have any, because I'm not coming. And if I arrive and there's none, I'm leaving. Because why would you invite me here?
And there's no ham or turkey?
To suffer? That don't make sense. Yes. To be on the safe side, it is usually the norm to get at least 2 hams because the chances are the Christmas Day ham will not last more than 2 days. You see what I tell you?
That's true, Jade.
Duh.
You got people who only eat ham Christmas time, yeah?
You know how much different things you could make out of this ham and turkey sandwiches. Oh my God, I cannot wait.
This true turkey and the day after Christmas, when you straight down.
You know what turkey and ham used to save people life after Juve?
No. That is quite accurate, Jade.
Yes, I know.
You are not exaggerating one bit. Literally saving lives. The turkey from Christmas Day and the ham from Christmas Day.
Your grandmother
after Juve.
Listen, if you live with your parents or your grandparents and they're not into Juve, you know when you get home there will be hot ham and turkey waiting for you to bring you back from whatever state you're in.
As a matter of fact, there's people who don't live with either, but they make sure they get the ham and turkey
you mean me, no?
for the next day.
You mean me? Listen, I talked to that this morning. He told me I got ham. That's all I need to hear, you know?
That's all I need to hear.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, man. I'll see you tomorrow. What else did they have? The national dish. Oh, they got saltfish too? Oh, yeah, it's true, you know?
Yeah, saltfish is a thing too.
Yes, and not only just saltfish, but the full course stewed saltfish, spicy plantains, seasoned breadfruit, coconut. This is making me hungry, by This might have been a bad idea. This is making me seriously hungry.
This. Yeah. This is going to be my first Christmas meatless. Like totally meatless. I've had a few Christmases where fish is on the table.
My condolences,
bye.
My condolences.
Bye.
In this time of hardship.
I'm actually just preparing for the moment when I have to be asked to be excused from the table, so I could go by the Christmas tree and cry.
Well, you know. Maybe you should cry beforehand.
Get the cry out?
Yeah, get off your chest.
Okay.
Yeah, get off your chest. But they also said homemade fruit wine. Who makes that? I need some.
Yeah, people have been doing that for true.
Why so much hard to eat? My mother's here.
I mean, if they're going into drinks, then of course sorrel it should be on the top.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
If they're going into drinks as well, sorrel is a must.
If you don't have sorrel either, don't invite me, because me come in.
You could really
Don't
garlic.
give me that-
You could really garlic Christmas if you ain't got sorrel.
No, don't give me a lemonade and a passion fruit while drinking all year round. On Christmas, all I want is several glasses of sorrel. You
Red
can add
drink.
a tap of alcohol if you feel spicy.
Red drink.
Yes.
Red drink.
Anything else would be uncivilized.
Tell me about it.
Oh, I'm hungry. I can't wait to wake up and eat.
Hey, people that just speak. Hey, to the people who don't just like drive around and go house to house and get plate by plate and drink and drink and
Call
plate
me
and
now.
plate and drink and drink.
Call me.
But yeah, all the real MVPs by.
Call me. I would like to experience this phenomenon where you just get to go to house to house to house and receive several plates of food. Call me. Let me experience
how
this.
much people could eat by?
It's Christmas time, as in leftovers are a thing, okay? Leftovers are a thing.
Leftovers? But these people don't be getting leftovers. These
No,
people
yeah.
literally going from house to house.
Well, what
and
I
getting-
got a bottomless pit now?
That's what I am trying to figure out. I am wondering if it's something to do with the moon or the positioning of the earth around the sun on the 25th of December that allows people's stomachs to expand to like a capacity that otherwise any time of the year it's impossible.
Somebody here can sit wait. Oh, somebody say yak to. I'm not even sure what she say yak to, but me studying she. If you gonna say yak to anything I just call out,
But I mean, I don't eat half
You
of them things.
can't.
Yeah, but yeah, so.
your body is not equipped to handle this level of festivity.
But I understand, the excitement for people who do partake.
I can, as in when I tell you, Christmas is one of my favorite times
Mother
of the
fried
year.
chicken there.
Oh, yeah. As in, mommy, you're listening. Send me a plate, no? I know you're listening, you know?
She send a plate now.
Yeah. That's why I say
Who
it.
gotta bring it?
You.
Hey.
Yes. Give me as him portions of things that he can't eat.
That's pretty much what can happen. That's pretty much what can happen. She'll be like, oh.
Oh, you can't eat them, so let me send them to Jade. Yes.
That's exactly what can happen.
Love it. Love it.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. What time your mother? Here's a pet peeve for me.
Okay, this one I hit home.
All you people who like to not cook 5 o'clock, right? Stop it. You cooking since 7:45 the morning, Christmas morning, and you ain't gonna until 5 o'clock, Lord man.
Jade, part of the issue is some people go church. There's some people go church on the
Okay,
Christmas
you
Eve.
know how to fix this? Prep tonight. Prep all the pies, season up the turkey, do all the things
It's
tonight.
too late because tonight is curtain night.
Designate. As them, you gonna put up the curtain them.
No, Jade, I want
You ain't got nothing to do.
why you want to put that on me?
Mommy, let Azim pull up the curtain them. I know you're going to church in the morning. Let Azim pull up the curtain them tonight so you can prepare the stuff them for tomorrow. So when you come from church, you just gotta plop them in the oven.
Yeah, should have got the thing them ready for me.
Ah, yes. I love it.
I believe that she just left sometime I feel like the turkey to be in there while we got church here. Guys,
Well, I mean,
that
yes.
turkey to be in there like for hours.
That's what you got to do. As if you can't go church and then come home and cook the turkey. You ain't gonna eat till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to put the turkey in the oven, go to church, come back.
I think she should cook it in the night. Like I think she should cook it. Yeah, cook it like
My
early
heart is
morning.
happy.
She probably get up like 4 o'clock. But my mother don't sleep Christmas Eve. That's the first thing.
'Cause this
Christmas
is the
Eve into
time to
Christmas morning.
shine.
Yeah. Mom's
This is
on
the,
it.
listen, there's mothers and grandmothers and fathers out here, right?
Yeah.
Who look forward to this time of the year just because they know the spread they're about to produce.
Boom bang. Yeah, my mother.
And
Everybody is looking forward to it too.
your mother looks like the type that would do this, and I'm so happy about this.
Yeah, my mother. Yeah, that's definitely my mom.
I am not there yet in life, thankfully, but
Actually, young woman ain't in this thing, you know. I don't see.
no, but you see,
Young men, we gotta learn to cook. Because
No,
I think
but
we're
that's not what
shifting into the men chef time.
and nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing
but
wrong. Nothing wrong.
I feel like as you get older, right, you somewhere something inside of you is triggered, and you turn into this. Like I don't know what age it is, but at some point in your life.
It's like the butterfly coming out of the chrysalis.
Yes, and you turn into this person where you have to now become that person who is responsible for the turkey and the ham and the pies and all of these things, the curtains, the shit. You become that person as you grow.
Because think about it though. Nobody really want to be the grandmother who ain't got no kind of dish.
Who come into your house?
Your grandchildren them gonna just want this. Your grandchildren this on you.
Yeah, because like Granny, what is?
You ain't got to be the best chef, but you have to have something.
You have to have.
You have to have something.
And another thing, you don't have to be the best chef. You just need to know how to read and comprehend. If you could read and comprehend, you could cook.
Cause the modern grandmothers them know how to use Google.
Exactly.
A lot of recipes around.
Exactly.
You're right.
Back then, the grandmothers used to have this thing in their head where all the recipes just written down in a certain corner of the brain.
I'm convinced they ain't had a thing. Right? I am convinced the grandmothers of yesteryear were being led by the spirit.
Yes,
because them
the
they just
seasoning and so they ain't
my grandma.
measuring cup, you're crazy.
I never see my grandmother measure a thing yet.
But she seasoned until the spirits tell her stop.
The spirits, the ancestors, they just tell them, yes, stop.
That is enough. And it tastes perfect every single time.
I mean, understand, man.
I don't either. Mine as well.
Watch it. My grandmother used to cook. I sang with my maternal grandmother, my mother, right? Apparently she used to cook to sell, but that's before my time. But I can see why.
Okay.
Them times I used to eat like rice and stew. Liver? No, exactly, right? Exactly. You see what you just do, right?
I can't get into that.
No, but that's the thing, Jade. Whatever she put in this thing, there's people who would not eat liver anywhere else and thought it was disgusting, myself included. But you see, when she cook it, what she used to do, right? Apparently this was the trick, right? She throw in a little thing, what do they call that there? Them kind of strainer cloth, however.
Cheesecloth?
Cheesecloth, right? But she tried it with clove and so.
The spices in there.
So what happened now, right? When the pot start to bubble, people coming from up the road,
Gotta smell it.
People coming from up the road.
I can't get into liver by me, no.
That's the thing, Jade. That's the whole point. How can one make liver tasty? You see what I'm saying? That's the whole point. People who could make good liver, like liver that people let us eat, them they're blessed by the gods.
Got to be because.
Them they're blessed by the gods, Jade. But my grandma, I never said she used to do ice cream. She make ice cream. Like, you understand, people make ice cream. You don't really think about it.
My grandmother used to do these things, honestly. She used to actually have a tray in Newtown, right there by the fire station. I've grown, like, coming up, that's all I heard. Like, anybody talk about my grandmother? He was Miss Johnson's granddaughter. She used to have a truck across Newtown by the fire station. Yeah, we used to go and buy with sweets and stuff. Ask me how to make sweets, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I think I regret not
picking up, not being able to, that skill,
yeah,
developing that skill.
that not being passed down to me.
Jade, if you go into some deep intercessory prayer to Granny,
You think she can bless me?
she'll bless you. She'll bless you with it.
I'll try to talk to her, see if she get back to me.
Talk to her. She'll bless you.
But yeah, my grandmother used to cook by.
But we're losing a lot of that, Jade.
We are. We honestly are.
Let me tell you something. The people who does make fudge,
Oh, I love fudge.
the people who does make fudge, them they are dying breed, you know.
And tamarind jam and stuff. That pull.
Jade, so that, don't bother talk about guava cheese.
Oh, wait, me really like guava cheese.
I know, but what I'm saying is the people who don't make them things there,
Yeah.
we're losing them.
We need to, these are things that we need to preserve. Yeah, we need to have these things written down somewhere that, and it could be, these are the things that need to go on the websites that we own. The St. Kitts websites, tourism and stuff. You think that could fall under?
No. The culture actually is doing something like that right now.
Perfect.
Where they're documenting these things. So, you know, they're going into different communities and the people in the communities that have these skills. Because we ain't gonna write it down in a jail, you know why? We have ways to capture these people actually doing it.
True.
Right? But
videos and all of
yeah,
these
we
things.
could doc. So the Department of Culture is actually doing a project like that. But I think they would need help because they ain't gonna know everybody who have these skills.
That's true.
Right? You know, okay, even the hunter that the clones and so does use.
Somebody teach me that, somebody actually told me that it's from a plant.
Yeah.
And I have the plant in my yard. Like,
Yeah.
I was just chilling and somebody was like,
I
you know what it's for? I
met-
said, no. And then he literally explained. I
A
said,
hunter,
really?
yeah, plait it, yeah.
Yeah, you have to mash it up and...
Yeah, I've made hunters before.
I didn't. I used to play clown and I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
Well, with the phone lines lighting up, that's good.
Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
A blessed holiday to you guys.
Hi,
Hey.
Cleo. Merry Christmas when it comes and happy holidays. All of the good thing.
You guys also. And I just want to agree with what y'all were just saying about the recipes. Because honestly, if you Google a recipe, if you say, like sometimes I put down, like the other day I wanted to try bread. So I put down Kittitian bread. You know who bread I see? Trini. So anytime you Google anything, you either will find a Jamaican style recipe or a Trini. Somebody who's from St. Kitts, please put some recipe on YouTube, especially the fudge and all those niceness that we use at home. So I agree with you with that. We need some Kittitian recipe on YouTube. Have a blessed day, you guys, and enjoy your food. You could have a little sneak then and eat some ham.
You want as him whole body malfunction?
I already malfunctioning, Cleo. I already malfunctioning.
God bless you guys.
All
You
right.
as well. Bye. Cleo, come like show I wish hospital, bye. You eat a piece of ham, your whole body go shut down, you
No,
know?
it's over, Jade. It's
Yeah,
over.
I know that.
It's over.
Like, you
It's
can't
over.
even eat fish. Oh, he can't eat fish, but you want to eat ham.
Jade, I've been off ham long time. I was eating chicken still like half a ham.
My
Half a
condolences
pork. Half
again,
a
boy.
pork.
Me
Yeah.
can.
So if I go eat piece of ham now, bye. I start to twitch left leg. Let's
Me
slap
so-
the shit.
but listen, I would take not being able to eat milk over not being able to eat ham and so. It may take my body. There's substitutes for milk.
Jade,
You know what the substitute for
Jade.
ham be? Turkey bacon. As if you're
Jade,
crazy.
Jade, yeah. Jade, you got pork mouth.
Yes.
You got pork mouth. So yeah. You just got to be. You just got to be. Ah, boy.
Me can't do that.
SH, that is why you will enjoy for me.
Ham is the sweetest. I agree. What? We're gonna do.
No, just making sure I wasn't cramping again.
Oh.
I just wait. Okay, you're good. Thought I felt it creeping up the muscle.
Boy, let's take a break. He had text some sponsors and come back because let you drink some water and get your life together.
Yeah, man.
We will be right back with more Island Tea. Stay tuned.
It's Beyond Compare, the biggest sale of the year at the Holshurst Building Centers on St. Kitts and Nevis from December 22nd to Christmas Eve, December 24th. A 3-day Christmas Eve weekend sale of the year with 30% off all discountable items store-wide. Yes, it's a grand 30% off on all discountable items store-wide 3-day Christmas Eve weekend sale of the year from Wednesday, December 22nd to Christmas Eve, Friday, December 24th. Yes, it's the 3-day Christmas Eve weekend sale of the year at Horseshoes Building Center, St. Kitts and Nevis. 30% off store-wide from December 22nd to Christmas Eve, Friday, December 24th. It's Beyond Compare, the Horseshoes Building Center sale of the year. Wednesday, December 22nd to Christmas Eve, Friday, December 24th. Don't miss it. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib. It's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. With your faves, Kevin and Azem, featuring Jade, Gwenny Gwen, Idita, CPL Johnson. Yeah, as we prepare, as Jade prepares to damage some ham tomorrow.
I cannot wait. Anyway, since we're in the spirit of Christmas, you know, TDC, our friends at TDC keep doing good things. It is the season for giving, and your favorite TDC retail stores are giving you more savings, as in...
Save me now.
Bro, TDC just been giving away things, boy. Anyway, from Wednesday 22nd until Friday 24th, which is today, get 25% discount and up to 50% discount on selected items.
You said 50, that's half price.
50, they could have just said half price. Yeah, man, you could get up to half price. A half price discount on selected items purchased. I always doing it, you know.
Somebody buy me a drill.
You probably get on a discount. Again, 25% to 50%. Yeah, man.
Buy it for me.
Buy it for you?
I ain't gonna buy it myself.
No, that's what I'm saying. The person could probably get you. Yeah. And they're gonna get a nice little discount there too. And it applies to anything purchased in the TDC building depots, City Drugstore Nevis Limited, and the TDC Automotive Division.
What?
Vibes. Yeah, man. Shop and save for all your holiday needs
really
because TDC is Christmas. Terms and conditions apply. See store for more details, as in.
I need a chamois. I need to go buy automotive, see?
You need a chamois for your car?
I need a chamois.
They're probably on discount too, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Take advantage. Well, somebody here saying Jade gonna have ham in her hair. No, I tie it up, Axman. I tie it up. Respect my locks, please.
Yeah, boy. I think the rule is Axman, ham only passeth the lips.
Indeed.
Ham shall not come into contact with one's locks, lest ye be beheaded. So I think Jade knows that she'll make sure her locks are well out of the way. Well out of the way of any pork residue.
Yes.
Yeah, but the lips is fine.
Yeah, man. The
lips is fine.
Oh, I cannot wait to eat your portion, my portion.
Yeah. That's okay now, Joe.
I'm excited.
You're going to just eat me portion of all the meat.
Yeah, man. Just listen, just put up... Mommy, put all the things at the fish, the ham, the turkey. You could put some pies there, like, man, really partial, but you know. Anything that Adam can eat, give me.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him how it is.
Lasagna going to be there.
Oh, my God.
God, that they're going to go on beef, so I watch that there.
I said that you can't eat all these things, boy.
Yeah.
So what time to expect me plate? What time Mr. Mom's done cook?
We don't do late lunch.
Okay, that's okay. I could wait. That could be my Monday lunch.
Yeah. Plus, I'm supposed to come check out Chatterbox, so yeah, the next day. So I have to make sure we're on good terms. So when I see you, you don't give me the bad watches.
I mean, who this?
I ain't coming. I said that can't be the man who feed me yesterday. What you did?
Escort him off the premises,
the
please.
Unmitigated gall of this man.
Escort him off the premises, please.
Oh,
for the
man.
Disrespect on Christmas Day. Anyway, let's see what else is happening here. I have a little good news.
Send on.
Yeah, it's COVID related, but you know, good news nevertheless. Somebody saying that our next wave is upon us again.
Most likely.
Yeah, man, I feel it because we're back up to 23 new cases, I think it was. That's what I said this morning? Yeah, 23 new cases. But every time I say this, I literally about to say Omicron. Well, thank you, Azim. Thank you.
You don't catch on, eh?
Omicron less likely to put you in the hospital, study says. Good news. That's all I need to read.
Yep. So it's official now. Yeah, as much as it is more transmissible, at least it is less likely for you to develop serious illness if you are to become infected.
Indeed.
With this particular variant. Of course, it does mean that we get into a place now where, you know, it may not only that, but I mean the disruption may be bigger because now you may have more people at the time, right? But at least we don't have to look forward to, you know, mass death.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been seeing other countries say, well, too bad, mate, we're shutting down, so whatever happened. I think the latest was NY.
Yeah, but Jade,
somebody say, I have me say Omicron. Well, what you do? What did you do?
Big up friend of the show, Kwamel, one time. I don't know how that got started. That's why Kevin by.
Wow. You really blame Kevin.
That by Kevin.
All when he getting blamed.
That by Kevin is something else. It's something else. But yeah, like I think what's gonna happen as well is you're going to see places start kind of depending on the fact that they have had access to vaccination, right? They have had these drives that give people the option to protect themselves. You're going to also see people really and truly, what this really is, Jade, especially for places like New York, is people fed up of losing money. People...
The man really says me. The man really says me.
Yeah, Jade.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, who is MB?
Interesting. But yeah, places like New York, they can't afford to keep shutting down.
Yeah, people fed up of losing money.
Yeah.
That's really where it comes down to. Economics.
Yeah, I think that's where it is right now. Because we realize that even though it's supposed to be health versus wealth, I feel like they think that they're at a place where the health isn't going to be affected as much, but the wealth for sure will. You forget off it. You got it. No. Okay, we'll see another one. See another one there.
I rest my fingers.
No, but yeah, it's a good right now. We don't do too much.
Oh, boy, well, let's take this caller, see what this caller's saying. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
Good morning, folks.
Morning.
This may sound a little bit morbid, but one of the good things about knowing that you have a terminal illness, apart, of course, from the fact that you have time to prepare to meet your maker, is when the doctor tells you you can eat anything you want. I mean, imagine you indulging in all the things that that were purportedly not good for you, that you liked. I mean, like the ice cream and chocolates and cake and the lobster and steak and, your favorite alcoholic beverages, all of those things. And I guess that's why prisoners on death row, for instance, is given anything that they want as their last meal. I mean, people recognize the importance of food, With regards to the cultural aspect of this, though, how do we document these things, Because everybody have their way of preparing these recipes. That it has little nuances that make one superior to the other. Okay? Most of us would swear that how our parents made these things was probably the way to do it, the best way to do it, right? Which, of course, is not necessarily so. It's just that your taste buds acclimatized to that way of doing it. So there's that aspect to it. I mean, okay, we make ginger beer, but there are so many ways of making ginger beer. And which one becomes the national ginger beer, so to speak? Right? Similarly to when we have so many restaurants around and people gravitate to particular ones for particular foods. Okay? But I just thought it was interesting how, yes, we should document these things, but it may be easier said than done, Maybe
I think the point of it is understand. Well, it's being done by Department of Culture, and I think there's an understanding that culture does evolve. The thing is to not lose these techniques. It's not to make it this is the way to do it or that is the way to do it. I would suspect it is like, hey, for instance, if we're talking about, let's say, guava cheese, everybody guava cheese tastes different.
Yep.
So people find ways to use what they've learned and make it their own. I think that's kind of the point. But the hard part is that we are losing some of these techniques, some of these things that are uniquely Kititian. And I think the aim is to kind of stem that by documenting it. Yeah.
By documenting, yeah. Well, okay. I suppose you can have several different, whether Mary's guava cheese or or Enid's guava cheese or something like that, right?
That
doesn't have to be one guava cheese.
That can lead to Ivor's guava cheese. That might be superior to them all.
It could well be, you know. But I just thought it was interesting, the cultural aspect of it, and you realize too that once ago, splurging at Christmas really was this one time in the year when you forget everything and eat anything or spend on anything. Okay, it was an economic. It was just as much an economic as a cultural activity, in the sense that, you know, all year long you might have been saving and so on, and could not afford these kinds of things, and just at Christmas you decide to just forget everything and go wild. Now it has moved from that, I think, because we've become more developed and more affluent, and so it's not a matter of whether or not we can afford it. It now it's changed, I think, to a health thing. That these things, or too much of these things, are not good for you, and therefore you try to be circumspect in how you. But I just thought the shift was interesting.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it. Appreciate you calling in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But good news. I mean, even though getting back to what we were talking about before, even though this seems to be the new strain that is taking up the world.
The world,
yeah. It seems to be milder. According to two British studies provided some hints. They provided some early hints that the Omicron variant of the coronavirus may be milder than the Delta version. Scientists stress that even if the findings of the early studies hold up, any reductions in severity need to be weighed against the fact Omicron spreads much faster than Delta and is more able to evade vaccines. Sheer numbers of infections could still overwhelm hospitals. So, well, not so good news after all.
Yeah, I think what that really means is that we kind of have to be careful.
Yeah, indeed.
We're going to have to be careful. We're not at a place yet where we can all just decide, you know.
We're going to wild out.
We're going to wild out.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true. That's true.
I think that's what that's saying, because we really, and I think that has been, at least for me, one of my main concerns. Just not overwhelming the health.
We don't have it. We can't afford to have it overwhelmed at all.
It could easily get to a place where we have resources, like a scarcity of resources to be able to deal not only with corona cases, but with all people still getting sick for other things.
Yeah, we can't just feel like corona is the only thing out there, you know.
Right. So
corona is one, but there is literally.
I've spoken to people who have lost people from things other than corona, like would be attributed. But when you really think about it and look at the situation, maybe at the hospital, then they got there, corona maybe aided in the untimely demise, like. You know, so it's a big thing. You see, all in Jamaica and certain places where the hospitals were just like people in the hallways are like crazy.
And not only that I feel like some of this comes with the fact that a lot of these places have a very low vaccination rates as well. So we have to take that into consideration.
Well, a lot of this was happening even before we had vaccines. So.
Right. Yep. So imagine. So, just be safe and do what you know you should do. That's the best we can say. We wish you all the best.
Stay healthy. Safe. Don't be like me. Drink water and take your vitamins.
Please.
I don't take my vitamins, man.
Don't lapse like Azim. Stay on it.
I just been water. I've been slacking on water for it.
I don't know why.
Take another swig.
Water is life, but
water is life, actually.
Yeah. So you want to talk about something that's been hot since last night?
That dress?
No, not the dress I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, we could talk about that.
Yeah, so apparently some people are upset because they feel like the song that's placed first runner up in the was it Groovy?
In the Groovy.
Groovy segment should not have been, because they assume that it's not a song that belongs to the performer. Would you like to shed some light on that, friend? You may know better than me.
Well,
You will know better than me.
Well, I mean, what happened was there's a song by Valentina King called somebody found on YouTube called "Marry You," I think it is.
Marry You.
Right? And Mr. Hype performed the song. It's pretty much the same song. Like, don't even think. So I know there was some issue last night apparently where people felt like the song should be disqualified, and I'm not quite particularly sure on what grounds they were making that claim.
I think they were saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be able to enter with a song that's not yours." Who tell you the man song?
But that's the thing. Who tell me any man song? Okay, let me just give you some facts, right?
Please.
It's the same producer for the two songs, right? The producer also wrote the chorus for the song, so he's also a co-writer, right? Valentino King, which is this song that they're saying, like exist, and so is an issue. Valentino actually is who sang the backups and hype song.
So he's well aware.
He's well aware of everything. Valentino was watching the show last night.
And I was like, yes, go hype. I'm backing you.
Valentino.
I'm backing me and you because my vocals here too.
Valentino is a very close friend of like the production, for some production hosts and stuff here. So like it's not a matter that somehow like there's people saying, oh, he thieved the song from somebody, or he sing over somebody's song, and even no, it's this song is literally a collaborative effort between the producer Hype and Valentino.
Yeah, everybody was involved.
Like, and then, but not only that, like there's a couple of things that need to be like pointed out here as well. One, you want to tell me it's only last night after he done perform people recognize that this song exists?
No.
So
after they recognize this song actually going place, they was like, oh no.
Rage, like, oh my gosh, I know that song.
Actually going to make it into the finals and place? Oh my God.
I know that song.
Make this a big thing.
I just happened to hear this song, and I just found this song on YouTube in the middle of the show.
Yes.
What? Supposed to be preparing for my next performance.
This sounds so familiar.
Oh, bye. But anyway, that's one. Two, the producer for this song was waiting in the park last night.
Yeah, man, I feel like.
I wonder why nobody having a conversation with the person who produced and co-wrote the song.
No, they ain't care about
whether or not, like, this is some type of infringement on their copyright or something like that there. But this is the main thing for me, right, Jane? But on what grounds would have been disqualified? I don't think there's anything in the rules that's saying you can't sing a song that's not written. That's not written by you. As a matter of fact, songs in the competition written by other people, and I applaud those artists for doing that.
Yeah, somebody's saying the Carnival Committee messed up and missed the issue. The song sounds similar to Valentina. I agree. He should not be in the finals. But on what grounds? Because the song sounds similar. Yeah. Half the songs last night had the same chord progression. The song is not an original. I think that is the issue. What do you mean the song but the song is an original. What makes the song not original? Because they hear somebody else singing it too. Yeah. What? Yeah. It's a collaborative effort. They don't know that, Azim. But that's why I'm saying it. But my thing is, you don't just start to bang him out. Yeah. No, they do here in Tegits. Oh. Before they figure out what actually is going on, they come up with all kind of conspiracies and rumors and it is they cheat because it's not. No, that's not. This is not one of them instances. But not only, okay. So they're trying to say that they would like it to be. This is the problem with that, right? Mm-hmm. We're talking about music. We're talking about art, right? At some point, somebody is going to have to decide where the line is in terms of originality. Mm-hmm. Is it that the song can't have the same progression of another song? Is it that it can't have similar percussion? Is it that it can't have similar lyrics? Is it that it can't have similar melodies? Can't it have a combination of two of those? Where do you draw the line? And then who determines that? This is the same thing that does happen all the time, you know. Somebody write a song, mm-hmm. right? You have to go to court, get music specialists to wait out to figure out if it's. So I tell you, this is your forte. I ain't know about this. I ain't know about
Like,
to
how
give
does
an opinion.
my thing is, how does one determine where the line is? That's my thing. If you want to say, hey, we want only all original songs, how do you determine at what point it is too similar? Or this song is dissimilar enough to tons of this song last night had the exact same chord progression. We're talking soca, right?
Yeah.
The scale only having 8 notes. There gonna be some.
You're going too deep.
Yeah.
You're going too deep as him.
I'm just saying. Like,
you think you're talking to a bunch of musicians?
no,
too?
I'm just saying. Where do you draw the line?
Oh, I don't know.
Where do you draw the line? For instance, I'll give an example. You know that there's some people, right? There's some.
That's why I tell you, people just saying things without even actually knowing what happening.
Anyway, but people just like controversy.
Yeah, I tell you.
I think that's more of what it is. Like,
listen, there would be there's never a good carnival without a bit of controversy in it.
yes, I think that's kind of like what it is. Like, if there was no controversy, it really wouldn't be.
Nobody would have been.
Yeah. Last year the controversy was what, like, Queenie G getting into the finals. That was one.
I don't remember.
That was a big discussion last year. But even so, come on, I had the controversy before that. Cause people want to know why Molly Song ain't make it in.
True. That is true. Everybody was like, nah, Molly deserves a place in this.
Molly Song by far is probably the most popular song of the carnival.
That is probably a big fact. And because at least I gave him a little platform to sing, to perform. Big up Molly one time. We gotta get Molly in the studio to talk to us.
Yeah, bye. Yeah.
Somebody say if you listen to both songs, then know that.
Yeah, I hear what I just said. It's a collaborative effort. My thing is, they probably.
Now I'm gonna ask you, of all people, if you listen, it's you have to play the music. Then you have to play the music.
No.
Then I was there.
I think the person thinks that I'm somehow suggesting that the songs were dissimilar. That's not what I'm suggesting. What I'm suggesting, the point that originality should be part of the criteria, right? What I'm saying is, once you got on that road, it becomes very difficult. The issue is, for me, does the person have permission from whoever wrote the song? And this goes against, even if it's a song that somehow is totally unlike anything that has ever. The bigger issue for me is people that take songs, right, that they don't have the permission from the producer or the writer to enter into the competition. There are people, and that has happened before. And for me, that is that is a bigger issue. So it's not a matter. So yeah, I could write a song for you, right? I could write a song for you, and I could produce a song, but I don't want the song entered into any competition, right? That is the right of the rights holder, right? The producer and the songwriter, and the people take up them song there when it's already been discussed. Sometimes even in the contract. Right, that this song should not be entered into competition, and they enter it into competition anyway. And to me, that is the issue.
Yeah.
But if the writer and the producer say, "Yeah, man, go through,"
exactly,
you vex.
You can't be upset. There's so many calypsonians that songs are written by other calypsonians. So many songs that are written.
The producer for the song was on the stage last night.
Know,
well,
friend,
the song, but the co-writer of the song was on the stage last night.
They don't.
Like,
they don't. They don't understand. They don't understand, man. I think that's what happened. We need to seek clarity before we create narratives, because narratives can hurt people. They can hurt people's reputation.
You don't get the trophy, though.
Exactly. I can't take back the trophy. So the man is literally the soca power king and the first runner up in Groovy. Oh, yeah, lucky here with you, know. Big up Nietzsche for his wonderful performance and song, though.
Yeah, you watch it, right?
I tell her I had Nietzsche for me winner. I did tell her so. I tell her I had Nietzsche for me winner.
Yep. You get the preview from in your house.
Yeah, man. And that's why I'm like, Nietzsche go in here.
One of the things that was interesting for me was, I believe that, let me say, what I liked about the show is all the artists, in my opinion, put in effort. There's been so common acts before where there was some artists that you could just tell, but the man was coming for the participation money. The man just come up, sing a verse and a chorus, so come and act, good night, and bust off the stage and go. The concepts, the way the artists took the songs, the execution, you could tell that real effort was put into the show, right? I also want to believe that what we saw last night is going to be, when we look back at it, the rebirth of the Soca Monarch. Because the Soca
no.
Monarch can take a hit.
But yeah,
The Soca Monarch can take
this
a
one,
hit.
bring it back for true.
The Soca Monarch can take a hit. So I think, and that is the thing that is like so unfortunate for me, that all the talk, like people just want to talk about the controversy, and nobody studying about the fact that even in the midst of a pandemic, even in the midst of the fact that we've been really seeing, less attendance I'm sure we had a Soca Monarch last night that probably had more attendees than the Soca Monarch, the last few Soca Monarchs had, even when we were fully before the pandemic. I think that in itself is a feat.
Mm-hmm.
People came out to the show last night and supported the artists. So I think these are the narratives that we need to be talking about. Like I don't know. Nature, amazing.
Amazing. Visual, amazing. A matter of fact, everybody that entered the competition, you could tell that they entered because they wanted to fight
There was
for this.
effort. There was effort.
Yeah, man.
It was not, Jade, I think between the two between King and runner up in the Groovy, I think it was like 4 points between the two. Now people don't understand, people see like 4 points, and not even that. Sometimes people see like 10 points and think like it's a blowout. You have to understand that these points are being spread across 5-6 judges, So when you have a difference of a few points, even less than the amount of judges on stage, you realize that's less than a point different per judge.
Boy.
That's how close the show was, yeah. That's how close the show was. Like, yeah. I think the artists should be commended. I think the committee should be commended.
Definitely.
And I do believe that the general public and the patrons and the supporters themselves should be commended. I think last night was really like a rebirth of the Soca Monarch, which really and truly at some point I was thinking if it's even possible.
Boy.
But anything is possible when you put the onus and the responsibility on the artists, and when you give the artists what they need to be able to deliver, right? Think about it. In the midst of a pandemic, the committee even increased the participation money, the preparation money,
Boy,
the money that was used to prepare, and that is a big pet peeve of mine, because I'll be honest. I feel like the Queen. Me saying the Queen does get too much. I think the artists
don't get enough.
Don't get enough.
Yeah, I get you.
Because but every week the Queen them doing something, yeah.
Boy.
Me mother.
Listen, I don't even know where they're finding time to prepare for these shows.
Them girls don't sweep. Them girls don't sleep. Sorry.
They can't.
They probably don't sleep either.
But they ain't
gonna time sweep, Jade.
Listen, those girls are some of the hardest working. Yeah, I
Oh
don't
my
think
gosh.
a lot of people understand what it takes to be into these pageants. You literally have to be here, there, everywhere.
Jade, your life is the pageant.
Yep, you have to prepare. So imagine you have to do all these appearances, right? You still have to prepare for the night of, and remember everything. So not me, no. As I might take, I can't go in the show. Because as I walk out on stage, I'm laughing. So I don't disqualified. If I walk out on stage and I see the people that I going to see, I'm going to laugh. I can't do this. You remember who does, think about who does be in the front of pageants, right? Elio, God rest her soul. Lee. Like, I gonna laugh automatically as him. Automatically,
I was thinking about it, yeah.
It is very difficult for you to do what you have to do when you see certain people and you're on stage and the first people because you know that are sitting on you right dead center.
Jade, me gonna tell a lie, right? It wasn't lost on me. And I mentioned it to some of the other band members. I was like, bye, watch you. Me want serious out the thing and sad out the thing, eh? A lot I did miss Elia last night.
Boy.
I did miss man.
Boy.
Man. Because if it's one person who was coming to all the Soca Monarch them.
But Elia don't miss nothing. Elia was one of the biggest supporters of our carnival. No matter what carnival we having.
Yo, let me tell you, bubble carnival, vaccinated carnival.
Road, anything she did.
Man, yo, you don't understand, but like, watch you, you know when I miss her after, you could put money on it after the first performance. If it's one person going to big up the band is Elia. You hear she out from music playing, host talking. If it's one mouth, you can hear Elia.
Definitely.
Man, Actually, I tell her, you know, you ain't got to be no big, got a big job and a lot of money and thing to make an impact on people, you know. You just gotta be you. You just gotta be you, boy.
See somebody saying it is impossibly possible because God knows how I manage. Never doing a pageant again.
I'm telling you. I don't
Well-
feel it. I don't feel it for the girls, and I don't feel it for the partners of the girls.
Boy.
Because them days the ones who gotta run around to you. Anyway, but we have a call on the line. Caller, good morning, 11 Island T. What's up?
Yes, man. Good morning, man. How are you guys doing, man?
We're doing good.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to send a happy holidays to you guys, and you know, hashtag like you said, make it to 2022.
For sure.
You know, yeah, we're knocking on the door right now, man. And, you know, I just want to wish everybody the best going into the new year. Yeah, the carnival. If this wasn't a pandemic, man, I believe this carnival would have probably ranked one of the best. You know, but I really want to big up the all the participants on the show last night, and I really maybe have a feeling, an opinion that in the soca show, how much participants there was there last night? 8 or 9?
In the show?
Yeah, last night.
Where there were two sections, and each section had, I think, eight participants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was, you know, have an opinion of maybe having 10, but you know, I don't know if that would be a right suggestion. But and in the Calypso show that's coming up, I believe they should have bumped it to 10, including just add one more participant in the Calypso show that's going to come up. Just add one person extra and make it both like 10 participants, including the reigning king. Because the reason why I'm suggesting that is because there is the songs them is such of a high quality, and it's so much like persons that had really put effort into creating these songs. For me, you know, I'm very pleased with the high caliber of both the Monarch, the songs from last night's show, and the ones that's going to come up with in the Calypso show coming up. And one side question, right? The Lady Queen Independence, right? The second song is released already. I haven't really heard that. If it was,
I don't think it's released already. I mean, it might be actually releasing today. I'm not sure. I don't think it's officially released.
I'm waiting for the release of that song. So
I've heard it, sir. I've heard it. Yes, you you need to wait for it, bye. It's a good song.
Yeah, because what happened is I'm waiting to hear that song, because that way I can start formulating who I think is going to take the crown. Because I think she has a big chance of taking it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But I just want to hear that second song. I mean, where's it going to be released now? Your station or?
Well, I mean, that's up to the artist. She always has a home here, but I don't know. I don't know what her plan is for the release.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna listen up for that. But the carnival is doing good so far, man. But despite the controversies, you know what I'm saying? But
let's start a carnival. Let's start a carnival.
But yeah, man, I'm wishing you guys the best, man, and you know, all the best going into the new year. All right.
I appreciate it, man. You too, man. All the best.
Yeah. You too. Thanks a lot.
There's no carnival without bacchanal. You understand?
Anything
So
else would be
uncivilized.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is ironic, since carnival is generally associated with uncivilized behavior.
Yeah, usually.
But yeah.
We go back there. Don't study that.
But quickly, just based on one of the points that he was making in the caller there, one of the things that I do find unfortunate about the two shows is the decision by the committee to not have semifinals. I think it's very unfortunate, in my opinion, where you have artists, calypsonians, and etc., who would have spent the time and effort to build their songs, craft their songs, and not be afforded that opportunity to present the songs to the public.
Indeed.
At least for Calypso, there were eliminations, and so we had performances from those Calypsonians that are now etched in history. We could go back and look at them. But for the soca artists, I think that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
We don't have live performance, and a lot of these artists, let's be quite honest, will not have an opportunity to perform these songs.
No.
These songs will never be performed.
And they're good
Live.
songs. They
Yeah.
should not be lost.
Yeah.
And this is why what you were saying yesterday is so important, that artists need to now start putting a platform out there for themselves. Don't wait until Soca Monarch, or don't wait until you're hired for a show. Come together. Listen, all these
That is-
artists, right, could come together and put on one heck of a show, you know?
Yeah. Something like that might be happening.
Oh.
Something like that might be happening.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, the truth is though, Jade, a lot of these people who make Carnival what it is, they aren't artists. Like, they are people who love music, who love Carnival, who just want to contribute. So the type of investment and energy, they've already gone above and beyond just even creating the songs. And so, you know, like I said, and this is just the reality, a lot of them will not get the opportunity to perform the songs, which I think is unfortunate. But, you know, in these times, you know, scarce resources, we have to determine where we're going to put the resources, how we're going to, like, you know, these are the kind of decisions that, you know, inevitably were going to be made. So it's just an unfortunate situation. But hopefully in the future we do have more opportunities for the persons who put the effort, like put in real effort into this answer. This. Call us, you're calling. My finger hurting me.
That line always gives us trouble to pick up. So
sorry, caller. Call back. Yeah, there we go. All right. Good morning, 11 Island T. What's up?
Hi, good morning. You know who is one supporters thing too? Kimberly Gums. When they have tent and Calypso show shit to the forefront.
Don't bother. You can't go Calypso, no Kim. It wouldn't be Calypso.
And no Kim in there.
It wouldn't be Calypso.
She need to be recognized. And who idea it is that you have to clean down your whole house? Take everything for Christmas. Who idea it is?
I don't know where that comes from.
somebody grandmother, man. Somebody grandmother back then.
Christmas. Bye.
Yep. Hey, big up Kim one time. Man, Kim, like, real good too. And let me tell you something, right? It's not that. I mean, it's impossible. It's impossible to not recognize Kim. As so much so, this is one of the things that I have to big up even the past committee for, right? She would get invitation. She just has to be in there. Kim ain't somebody who's supposed to buy a ticket to come Calypso.
No, man.
She's supposed. Let's put it out there one time. And I think this is already somewhere etched in policy somewhere. I think they've already discussed it in the House. I can't be absolutely sure. But I do believe that there's a policy or law somewhere that makes it illegal for Kimberly Gums to purchase a ticket to any Calypso show in anywhere on the island.
I think so too.
Anywhere on the island, it should be illegal. Because if it's one person to support Calypso with every fiber of her being, it's Kim. Right? I'm telling you, these people is what make
The festivities.
the festivity is what it is, you know. It ain't no committee. Committees come and go. Chairpersons come and go.
But the fans and the people who constantly.
The fans
Boy,
and the people who
we
does
should have an award for
participate.
them.
Jade, there's a thing on the calendar called Sugar Mass Awards. I think
They need to
it's
be,
long
yeah.
overdue, and I'm really looking forward to what that is. And even it don't matter what it is this year, because I know it's something that's hopefully something that continues, right? And so over the years, we it just gets better and better and better and better. But really big up the committee for recognizing that is an initiative that is important. I'm looking forward to that, to be quite honest. I'm looking for, especially as somebody who feels like that's one of the places that we drop short. We drop short in giving people their flowers, right? As a society, but particularly in the arts. Particularly in the arts here, and saying we a lot of time don't recognize the contribution a lot of these people
No,
make.
because we just focus on the artists.
Oh, see, the saying Kim got an award last year.
Yeah.
Well deserved. Well deserved. I don't know how she does not. There was this other guy, Divan, right? He used to work with me with one of the local sound systems, right? The man was a Calypso encyclopedia. The man know what year the song was sung. The man know the lyrics to the song. The man know who wrote the song. The man, and people wouldn't even know, like people wouldn't, I only know because I work with him, and he has a Calypso lyric for every situation where we're working. For every, like, the man have a Calypso lyric. The man say, he just like Lord Cut say in 1965, you know.
Yeah.
And then the man sing the lyric, melody, tight, everything.
Hey, that's funny.
Yeah,
that would be funny.
Aye. It's the people, Jade. The people. Just like Timo say, people-centric.
People-centric.
People-centric budget, man.
People-centric Calypso.
Increase to the office of the Prime Minister. It's people in there.
We must be in there, yes.
There's people in there, Jade. Jade, you're a problem.
Bye. As if we could just back people out of the bus without a second thought, you know?
Wait. It looked like I pick up the call.
Wow.
Let's hope. Good morning, caller. Are you there? Oh, no.
At least the line press.
At least the
For
line
once.
come
For
on.
Me, today's Christmas Eve for you, you know? Lord, you know, it's nasty tongue about to look.
I am in a very horrible position right now because there's things I need to do and things I need to. Jade. But we have a caller. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
Yes, Island T girls and boys. Good morning.
Morning.
And season greetings to all of you. May next year will be more jokes and more jokes and more advice and so on. You know, and I'm looking into it. I like how you said that earlier. Yeah, it was the high thing. Yeah, because it's supposed to be. That's what the Calypsonian used to win from, to because a group of them going to come from Newton and say, Elimat must win today, Elimat, and they get together. And anybody else come out, they try to boo them. Use a boo, but laugh them. And I say, man, Elimat don't get the crown, you don't come out the stage. And now them taking try to frighten the mind. And I like how the girls say that, man, say me go on the stage, you know. If me go on the stage, one laughing, me don't lose, because me get stage fright. I believe some girls too. I watch them good. I just want to look at it good sometimes. I believe a little stage fright. You know, they come out and they really had their voices to say, no. But you know, when you look, they jump out something. I say, oh my gosh, she lose a point, you know. Yeah. And it'll be funny, man. Sometimes you ever watch it there. You look girls, you know, make a little slip in the shoe, like a little turn here, you know, twist foot and stuff. I don't know you're frightened. But some of them brave. Yeah. Well, earlier in the sorry, she couldn't be there, you know. Over because I had a problem and stuff. But, you know, somebody's going to fit a place and I don't cheer her. I don't say sympathy to her daughter and stuff. So. And that my girl too. The other day she don't buy me a talk, you know. No, mercy. So all the best, Island Tea. I come with some good things. And next year could be better still, you know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening and always calling in and contributing. And a happy holidays to you and your family as well.
Thank you. I like you, man. I must tune in by the time I get up on me. I have to eat. I mean, tune in sometimes 8:30. I say, oh, shucks, I don't miss some, but the tune is still okay.
All right, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, I love the callers back.
I love them to death, man. I don't know what we show would be without them, honestly.
Whack.
Yeah.
Right, probably whack for sure. Probably whack. But yeah, Jade, like, it is Christmas Eve.
It is, me arm.
Right.
I still cannot believe that, and I'm not looking forward to going to town. I have to run some errands today, and it's because I did not have any time at all to do it before, between me being sick and just busy at work. So now I have to go battle. Oh, please don't push me down when I see me. I know y'all want to get the best ham and turkey, but please give me a little space. Give me a little space there, please. I know how I just behave. Y'all like to tussle Christmas Eve. What you? Y'all think Black Friday better? check the woman them who trying to get a last minute ham and turkey and seasoning and all of these things.
Jade.
Problems.
Jade. It is a battlefield. You understand what I mean? Like,
Today is the worst possible. But big up to Best Buy who will be closed at 8. I'm not sure what
Best
time.
Buy closing 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm not sure what time the other supermarkets are closing today, but I suspect it will
But
also be late.
ain't early. Best Buy usually close 10 o'clock.
So the people that for Best Buy ain't on it today. They ain't on it. Christmas
No, but
preparation.
so you want to tell me the people ain't giving them, for the last 2 weeks, been giving them time to go and sort out what they got to sort out?
As in you want them have a ham in the fridge for 3 weeks, as in? I mean, I don't know.
It was in somebody's freezer for 3 weeks.
Yeah, right. Well, but I don't know.
But
The point is, y'all have a little extra time to shop today. You know, it's Christmas Eve. The store's gonna close late. Or y'all who forget to buy y'all boyfriend, side chick, sneaky link, whatever the case may be, the gifts. Y'all have time today. The girlfriend, the main person in your life, gonna be busy. So today is the perfect. As in, what you're thinking?
I just listening to you, Jade.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
I have no thoughts.
I thought something sparked in your brain just now.
My mind is blank.
Oh, I thought something just sparked in your mind.
My mind is blank, Jade.
But yes, guys, go out and get your last minute gifts and other things, your curtains, your kitchen, the little kitchen liner thing that is the kitchen curtain cloth. That has got a little piece to the top. Yeah. Go get all of them.
The Valant.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yes,
Okay.
I tell you, my mother done train me up in that thing, the Valant. Yeah.
Yes. Indeed. Well civilized.
Hey, they're studying both, actually. I'm just so glad I got work here. So glad I got work, man.
You escape the extra things that she might have made.
Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Sometimes.
And up on them ladder, there's something else, man.
I know today ain't gonna be one of them days, because I know she done got a list of things for you to do when you reach home. You think you get what? You ain't gonna so come and act tonight? Nothing else happening till later. You ain't gonna no excuse as him.
Anyway, all of us can do it.
Yeah, man. You got to do what you think. You're gonna make me get me food tomorrow? You better do what she says. You better do what she says.
Oh, boy. I don't have a choice. That's mom's.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed. But, guys, we have to get out of here. We have shopping to do as well.
Yeah, we have to leave. We have to go. We have to disembark, guys.
Indeed.
But it's been an amazing day, an amazing week. We had some great guests this week.
Yeah,
we had some great conversation this week. And to be honest, this lead up to Christmas has really been good on Island Tea.
Yeah, man.
Guys, everybody listening, of course we want to wish you guys all the best for the holidays, for the Christmas season. I just want to do a special shout out because, of course, we're still on mission make it to 22. But
yes.
I do understand that this time of year is sometimes very hard for people, especially those of you who this might be the first time, having Christmas without someone that you lost during the year.
Yikes.
Look out for your friends, guys. For some people, this is actually a very difficult time. And reach out, bring them in. Don't get them home in the bed watching Netflix because they're sad. You know what I mean? Bring them out.
Go to them if you realize that they're in the spirit where they don't want to do anything. Go to them.
It could be rough.
Yeah, bring them a nice drink. Bring them some food. Try to give them some cheer because this is a very difficult time.
Yeah. This could be, and a lot of people that's lost on them. But hey, Gawain, thank you so much. But yeah, guys, we want to thank you for being here with us. All through the year, all through the season.
Another year down, another Christmas.
Yeah, we get in there. We get in there, Jade. We get in there. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Everyone's going to have an amazing time. Everyone is going to be surrounded by love and ham. And yeah, and it's going to be a good day. I'm really hoping for the best. We're going to see you guys next week. What they coming back? Tuesday?
Yeah, the Tuesday. Oh, you're going to see us on Monday?
Monday.
But enjoy the festivities. We have Chatterbox Juve on the 26th of December, which is Sunday.
Sunday Juve, yeah.
Yes, and then we have Bubble Juve on the 27th.
It was one day in the pandemic bring his 2 Juve by.
Boy, imagine. Oh, I've been asking for 2 Juves, you know. You get it now.
You get it now. Pandemic bring it. But yeah, guys, for everyone listening, thank you so much for being a part of this, whether you listen on YouTube, Facebook, Win Media SKN's website, or you listen to us on your radio at 98.9. We appreciate you so much. For all the callers that call in, You guys the real MVPs.
Yeah, man.
For all you guys on the chat, I watch you.
We love Aya too.
Yeah, love Aya. All the girls vibes, bye.
Bye.
All the girls vibes. And good advice.
Good at
I'm going to take some B50 now, see?
You're better. You know what people say, as if it sound like it is a B50. Look, there's somebody else. Wait here. Oh my, it gone. But there was I don't know why I'm not seeing it, but there was a comment that says, yeah, you need to get some B50 because, especially since the fact that you don't eat meat.
Yeah. I think that was on YouTube. That was over there.
Yeah.
Yes, I usually do take B supplements, and I have a multivitamin. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for everything that you guys do. Again, Merry Christmas, all the best for the holidays. Be safe, make it to 2022, guys. And remember, spend more time living your content than posting it. Don't stress neither, because you can't be everybody a cup of tea, because you is not a mug. See you all on Tuesday.